Hi, today we're going to do something very special here now. We're going to take the 4 bands and also doorstop, and we're going to do an indoor video before having to do an indoor video. But these bands are perfect for indoors, obviously. If you're using a home or in a hotel or any indoor venue that you want to do some exercise, this is a perfect set of bands that you take anywhere to do your exercises. What I'm going to go through the 33 moves, which we are going to be printing on the bands. And for example here, we've got some already printed on. This is the test bands, but they're not ready yet. We're going to be ready soon. And so when they're ready, we'll tell you when. But what I do introduce you in this video is to go through each of the 4 bands and show you how this works indoors against the door. Okay? Stay in tune. So let's get started on the first of 33 moves. Bicep curls. Step on the band, 2 arms open, but then we'll keep the shoulder straight, and all we want to move is pivot from the elbow. Fairly elementary. If you want to increase the strength, hold the bands lower down or widen your stance. These will both make it more difficult. Okay? Second we do is a tricep extension. Use your back heel, step on the band, step back a little bit, right leg, right arm, extend up. Also, we're pivoting from the elbow so that we're working the tricep. Okay. Same for the left arm. Okay. Third move is the tricep kickback. Step on the band, hold the band, then you're lifting your elbow up, and they're also pivoting from the elbow. We're moving back. We don't want too much body or no body action really, we are aiming to only move the tricep and to work on that tricep muscle. Also, same is for the left arm. Okay. The fourth move is the shoulder press. Also pretty self-explanatory. Step on the band. From the shoulder, we're pushing up. Shoulder, push up, straight arm. Also same thing if you want to hold it down lower or further stance. Okay. Well, obviously you can move to a bigger band if you like. The what's that? Oh, front and side raises. Front and side raises. Similar, stepping on the band, and we are having straight arms, and we are lifting it in front. So pretty much 90 degrees movement up. Or we can flare out, also 90, but we flare out to the sides. Okay. The next move we have is the push-up. The push-up, let's see if I can do it on this camera. So what the best thing to do is you take the band, you twist it once. Because when you twist it once and you put it on your back, it doesn't split apart. And then it's easier to kneel down, one knee, hands down on the floor, and then we down and we push. Okay? We want to try to go down as far as we possibly can, like a normal push up. And just adding extra resistance to the push up. You can use a lighter band depending on you. Okay? Faceball. Okay. So Faceball before, it was hard to do outside when I did on the poles, horizontal poles outside, or a light pole. But with the new extension where we have is a doorstop, okay? Doorstop, I'll show you the door here. You can either put it on the top of the door and you close it for high to low exercises, or you can put it on the side to do more horizontal exercises, or you can go all the way down to the bottom on the floor and you can work from low, high exercises, okay? So there's 3 options that you can use on the door side. Preferably you want to get a stronger door, and if you can have the option, you want to try to get it on the door side where it doesn't open out. So it's better if it was done on the other side of this door, but for practical purpose I want to show you an indoor venue that you can do these exercises and not just an outdoor park or somewhere when we go outside, okay? So the first exercise with the doorstop that I will do for you now is the face pull, okay? Face pull. These are specially made doorstops so that they're not hooked on, but you just have to thread them through, okay? So it's very simple. And it's similar to the other exercises I did outside on the pole. Pull towards the face. There are other variations of this you can also do as well, to push down or the side. Those are not necessarily included at 33. There's definitely a lot more exercise than 33, which we're going to be going through, but we limit them down, and hopefully these are the more focused ones. And once you perfect these 33 moves, you can go to the next stage and invent your own. Okay, we have the lateral rotation. Lateral rotation, also great on the door. But lateral rotation, we put it on the side, okay? So similar thing, we push it through, we loop it, we pretend this is a pole, same concept. External rotation, right arm. Internal rotation. You can hold on the band if you like. Internal rotation, right arm. Or we can just do the scapular flex. So this is a good tennis move, purely pivoting on the elbow. And this is internal. Same idea for the external. Okay, just right arm, you have the left arm, external, internal, same idea, okay? We'll quickly go through because there's a lot to go through. Chest fly. Chest fly, also great on the door. Okay, the band, we thread it through. One, two, three. Okay. Obviously, there's variation to that. You can go across, you can go down, you can go higher. There are variations to every move. Then one we have is the tricep pushdown. Okay. Tricep pushdown is better if it goes up higher. Tricep pushdown. As other moves on the door. We're pivoting on the elbow as well. Okay, so we start with all the upper body and then we work to the lower body and then the back and the core and then total body moves. Okay, so you see a lot of upper body now. Okay, so these are the upper body ones, and then we go down to the lower body. The lower body we have is the pull through. Pull through. Pull through can go lower down. You can go down here. Okay, so pull through. Pulling through legs. Bend your legs a little bit. Hold the band. And as you stand up, we're pulling through and we have a straight body. The key is we're going to pull all the way from bending down. We're standing up straight and pulling through. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's the pull through. And then we have the bent over row. So bent over row, you don't need to have the doorstop. So the doorstop's pretty versatile. Bent over row. Step on the band. It's not a full body movement. You can bend your legs a little bit, and it's just a pulling up. So this works on the lat. It's like a dumbbell pull. Okay. And then we have the side bends. Side bends. Step on a single side or the double band. Hold back. We're pulling up. Similar idea. You want stronger strength on this band. Hold it down lower. Okay. And then we have the reverse foot chops. Reverse foot chops. Standing on the band. And we're pulling up. Diagonally. Same for the other side. Right leg. So we have 33 moves, but including the left and right, it all adds up to about 44. So we do 3 of each, 44 times 3, 129 minutes, which is like 2-hour workout. If you want to do 1 minute of every exercise, 3 times to do a full triple X, 3 sets. So that is a challenge which we'll be offering up to people as well. If you can do the challenge, if you can video it, and you can put it on our social media, we'll give you a special prize. We'll send you out a band or 2. And then we have the Russian twist. Okay, Russian twist. We're on the floor. We've got the band on the feet. Your feet are, you're going to raise it, which is often what I do without the band, or you place it flat on the floor as well. And what we're doing is we're going from left hand. What I do is take our hands and I want to touch each side. But we're not just touching it, we actually want our whole body to rotate over. Because this is an abdominal workout, okay? There are a lot more abdominal workouts which we can add to the set, but this will be the main one. Okay, that is the Russian twist. And then we have the kneeling crunch. Kneeling crunch. Kneeling crunch is good. Use the doorstop again as well. Kneeling crunch. We can go all the way at the top or sideways. We better go all the way to the top. And we'll loop the band as opposed to using a double side. Okay, and then we get down on our knees. It's almost like a praying action, but we're lifting it and we're just pulling it down. So this is also good for abdominals. What you're trying to do when you do the exercise, rely on your abdominals as opposed to just using your arm to pull. Okay, so that's the kneeling crunch, and hopefully you can get a burn and a good abdominal workout. Then we have, okay, that's a low body, and then we have core and back. We have the squat. Okay, the squat, where's the black band? Okay, the squat is step on the band, put it over your neck, so that's actually pulling down, so there's tension pulling you down now. And we're squatting down, right, regular squat, and then we're standing back up, okay? So this is a good band, or actually they're using the extreme band if you're a man too, because it's a full body stretch. And then we have the lunge. The lunge, I've seen many different versions of the lunge being done. So let me see. Okay, so you step back. Some people like to pull when you bend down, and as you stand up, you pull. Pull. Because you're creating the tension for your okay. I'll get a special one, especially on this one, because there are different versions of this that we can do as well. So after the lunge, we have the Romanian deadlift. Romanian deadlift is standing on the band, double, bend the legs a little bit, and then you're doing a full standing up. It's like a deadlift. Imagine you're holding dumbbells or holding a bar, and you're standing up. This move, definitely using the heavier bands. There really is no difference from doing this and doing weights, getting all the expensive weights and going to the gym. The resistance on these bands are pretty phenomenal and will give you a good workout. We have calf raise. Calf raise, also there are different versions, but what I've felt works the best is you actually step with your toes, the front of your feet into it. Tighten the band up, and then you raise up. What this does is just add extra tension to the calf muscle. Okay. Then we have the lateral lunge. Let's get back into the lateral lunge. So side, grab the band. If I'm facing this way, I'm gonna lunge left. Lunge left. Lunge left. The bands, apart from just having the resistance, called resistance bands, they're also an assistant band, so they can assist you in a lot of the moves as well. And there's different exercises which help you assist you in exercises. For example, doing the pull-ups, they can use assistance there as well. There are others which help you achieve your level of muscle build-up and ability to perform. Then we have the hip abduction. Hip abduction, we will take the band, go to the door, and go all the way down to the floor. Okay, you can tie it once or twice. The video is not too clear, a bit low, but what we're doing is we bring it in. It's good to grab something to hold on to, I found, to help you balance. Because the key is you're trying to pull or work out on these inner and outer thigh muscles. Okay. This is a great physio movement. Later on, I'll be getting a physiotherapist, a professional to come and help us explain these moves and also what other moves they recommend to do using bands. Obviously, don't rely on me, but we'll try to get some experts in all fields to go through these bands and show you how it should be done. So internal and also external, also hip abduction, hip adduction, hamstring curls. So hamstring curls, let's see this video. We're lying down, might be a bit low, but I don't want to move the video camera, but you'll see my feet, barely. Okay, so the idea is fairly self-explanatory from the photos. When you're lying down, you are pulling back against the band on the floor. So that works great on these back leg muscles, and good for the glutes, for the butt as well. Donkey kick. You don't need the doorstop, but it's a similar idea. What we are doing is heel on the band, kneel down, and then we are kicking up into the air. Some people like you can do up higher, medium, down lower, out to the sides. There's also a lot of variations to this. Play around with the variations, and yeah, give me your feedback and what you think. Glute bridge, also one on the floor. We're lying down. We're pretty much creating a bridge. Lying down flat, and we're lifting up our bum off the ground, pelvis, and pushing up in the air. So what the band does is you hold the band down on the floor, and then we're pushing up. We're just offering more resistance against the band and push. There are also variations to this. I've seen people, they step on the band and then they place it over their knees, and also that helps without actually having to hold down the band as well. Okay. Okay, we're doing some total body workouts now. Thruster. Thruster is the more dynamic exercise. Don't need the doorstop. And we're just bending down, and as we go up, we're opening up completely in one movement. Bend down, open up, bend down. So this full body movement. There's this African guy on YouTube who's running around the world, and he's hugely built up, and he just runs around on the streets doing these thrusters everywhere and promoting the use of bands. It's worth checking him out. And then we have the sumo squat pull. Sumo squat pull is like everything. There seems to be many versions. We're standing there, you bend down. As you bend down, it's still loose. As you stand up, we're opening up. And we're pulling as we open up. So it works a bit as a squat and a pull apart. There are other versions where you're opening up from the start and then you work down. You'd like to pull apart and then go up. And then pull apart. There are alternative versions. These are only two as well. But whatever, you do them both as well. So, because it gets bored with doing certain one move, so you can do multiple moves. Okay. The swing. We are stepping on the band. And rather than have it straight, we twist the band across. So then there's an X shape on it. And then we're opening up sideways. Okay. That's the so-called swing. And then let's do a flip over. So one of the moves was the upper body wasn't a pull through, which I did before. That was the lower body. That's kind of strange. So the top one should have been the pull apart, which was a similar to a sumo squat. And this is what most people do. If you give them a band, they'll just take the band and go bang, wow, and they go, ooh, okay, that's good. And then they don't know what to do with the band. That's why I decided print the stuff on the bands so you will remember all these 33 moves, and then you make up variations and you remember other moves as you go along. So that was a bit of a mix up there, but not to worry about. See, this is live. So, in the raw, in the flesh. Swing, pull through we did, mountain climber. Mountain climber is always fun. Mountain climber is similar to the push-up. Twist the band, we're going down, but pretty much what you are doing is just a plank. Just a plank, you're holding a plank there like that, but when we're moving left knee to right shoulder, right elbow, this is great for abdominal muscles, and then you can see you speed up as well. And they do 45 seconds of that, basing on 10 to or 20 minute exercise timer routines, and that will give you a very good workout as well. And then last but not least is the assisted pull-up. So assisted pull-up, this you can't do with the door stuff. It's gonna be, you might pull your door down. I wouldn't take the responsibility on that one. So don't do it, only do that if you have a horizontal, solid horizontal bar, okay? Wrap it around, so it's hanging off the bar. You can either put your knee into it, or you can step onto it. 1 foot, 2 foot, and then use that as an assistance to help you achieve pull-ups, okay, on the bar. So, hopefully this gives you a guide and idea on how we do these exercises in the bands indoors and not just in the park and out in somewhere fun. I like to take videos outside because I like to be outdoors, but these bands were actually developed for quarantining, for people staying at home. They can't go to the gym. So obviously, if you can't go to the gym, you necessarily can't go to the park as well. So let's, if you have any questions, please comment below, and also to hit, or they call it smash, that subscribe button and put on the bell for any future videos we're going to have. This is mostly all going to be English, and I'm going to be trying to get more professional people to go through these bands as we get production out of it. So I want to get the bands out with all printed on the routines before I give out to the influencers and to offer to yourselves, because that is the whole key of it. We're not just selling the bands as simple as a product that can be purchased elsewhere, but I'm trying to offer this routine to make your life easier so that you can train more, so that you can never have to forget about training. And as my motto is, don't forget to train today. Okay? Have a great day. Ciao. Peace out.